The news of the national debt comes as President Trump meets virtually with Ukrainian President Zelenskyy and EU leaders today.
Ahead of the meeting Friday with Russian leader Putin, all this in the midst of the streets of D.C. being flooded with the National Guard. NBC's Monica Alba has reports from Washington.
I'm going to find out where we are and what we're doing.
The president describing what he plans to accomplish when he meets with Russian President Vladimir Putin this Friday in Alaska, as President Trump tries to find a way to end the war in Ukraine. This morning, President Trump speaking to Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskyy and European leaders. They were not invited to the Alaska summit and are worried that any agreement made there could be disastrous for Ukraine and Europe. President Trump has said there may need to be some territory swapping between Russia and Ukraine, but that's a non-starter for Zelenskyy, who urged President Trump not to give in to Putin. Zelenskyy insists Russia does not want peace and instead wants to fully occupy Ukraine. Meanwhile, today, President Trump downplaying expectations for the summit at a U.S. military base in Anchorage. The president saying he will only have a second meeting with Russia and Ukraine at the table if he gets the answers he's looking for from Putin on Friday.
I would like to do it almost immediately, and we'll have a quick second meeting between President Putin and President Zelenskyy and myself.
President Trump eager to end the war in Ukraine and fulfill a campaign promise which has already proven to be a great challenge.
After months of Trump-led efforts that have yielded not a single concession from Russia.
And while the president prepares for the Alaska summit, his efforts to tamp down crime in Washington, D.C. are underway. The first round of National Guard troops are now in the streets of the nation's capital. A White House official said the guards are being deployed to deter crime, protect federal assets, and provide a safe environment for law enforcement officers to make arrests. Yami Shalsendor, NBC News, the White House.